George, look who it is. Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to Tea Time with Mr. T. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. It's about to get even better because we have a wonderful story for you. So before we get started, make sure you have your teacup, pinkies up, because we are so very fancy. And we're going to come in for the clink. Okay. Boys and girls, I said I had a cool story for you, and I do. This is the Three Little Super Pigs. Oh, let's see what's going on with this Three Little Super Pigs. This is by Claire Evans. All right. The Three Little Super Pigs. I wonder what it's about. What do you think? Do you have a prediction? Look at that. Looks like a brick wall. Have you ever read a story or heard of a story with three pigs and a brick wall? The Three Little Super Pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs who captured the big bad wolf in the house made of bricks. The hungry wolf fell down the little pig's chimney into a big pan of boiling water. He huffed and he puffed, but it was no use. "I'll get you one day, little pigs," the angry wolf shouted as he was carted off to prison. With smiles on their snouts, the three little pigs waved goodbye to the big bad villain. Hey Bigsby, how's it going? What are you reading about, Mr. T? It's the Three Little Super Pigs. What happened at the beginning? There was a bad wolf that got taken off to prison. Oh. I don't know about this story, Mr. T. Well, why don't you go have a seat and you can listen to the rest of it? All right? All right. A wolf, a villain? Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. The citizens of Fairyland were very happy that the big bad wolf had been defeated. The little pigs were awarded special superhero status and became known as the Three Little Super Pigs. Working together, they all rebuilt the whole town out of bricks to keep everyone safe. We love you, Super Pigs! From that moment on, the Super Pigs spent all their days being heroes and enjoying their newfound fame. When they weren't greeting their fans, they were fighting crime and stopping nursery rhyme bad guys. Hey, that looks pretty familiar. Who's that? How about this? Oh, three bears also, and that must be Goldilocks. So there's all kinds of fairy tale friends that we have in there. We have some fairy tale friends, don't we? Yes, we sure do. But if that was red, that's red. How can she be in two places at once? Meanwhile, deep inside, happily never after prison, the very angry big bad wolf was hungrily plotting his revenge in his cold and dreary cell. He's reading all these books. Key cutting, the Great Wall of China, the art of bricklaying, how to forge keys, bricklaying, how to build a wall. He's got something planned. A few weeks later, the Super Pigs were called to investigate a new crime. Mysteriously, one by one, bricks were starting to disappear all around Fairytale Land. This was very, very strange. The Super Pigs were on the case. Missing bricks from Rapunzel's Tower, Bricktown Road, and Red Door House. And you can see there's some missing all over. And poor Rapunzel. Later that day, they received some shocking news. The big bad wolf has escaped. The residents of Fairyland were scared and once again turned to the Super Pigs for help. "Don't worry," the three heroes boasted. "We'll find that wolf and make him pay." The three little super pigs hunted high and low, far and wide, and long and hard. But the big bad wolf was nowhere to be seen. I can't find him either, can you? The pigs searched everywhere for clues. Some people claimed they'd seen the wolf dressed up as an old lady. So the pigs rounded up all the grandmas in Fairyland. But the wolf was a master of disguise and they just couldn't spot him. No, I can't either. I don't think he's there. Every day, more and more bricks disappeared from Fairyland. As night fell, the whole town locked themselves indoors, too frightened to go out. They hoped the super pigs would find the wolf soon. He was up to something big and bad. Back at home, the first super pig was relaxing when he sensed something strange. Suddenly, a dark shadow fell upon the room. "The big bad wolf!" cried the super pig. "I don't need to huff, I don't need to puff, and I don't need to blow your house in, because I'm already inside," replied the pointy-eared wolf. The pig ran out through the front door, but was met with a terrible surprise. The cunning wolf had built a gigantic wall around the super pig's houses, using the stolen bricks from Fairyland. The super pig was trapped. Attempting to flee, the super pig tried to climb the brick wall using a ladder from the side of his house, but it was too short. "Gotcha!" sneered the wolf as he captured the helpless pig. Unaware of the danger, the second super pig was at home polishing his metals when he suddenly spotted something out of the corner of his eye. "The big bad wolf!" shrieked the super pig. "I don't need to huff. I don't need to puff. I don't need to blow your house down because I am already inside," growled the wolf. With a huge scream, the terrified super pig quickly ran outside and into the enormous brick wall. Desperate to escape, the little pig jumped on a nearby trampoline, bouncing as high as he could, but it was no use. "Gotcha!" boasted the wolf as he caught the pig in his trusty net. "Two down, one to go," laughed the wolf as he prepared his delicious meal. The third super pig had heard all the commotion and was busy hatching a plan when the big bad wolf suddenly appeared at his window. The super pig grabbed his gear, raced straight out the front door and down the path as quickly as his little legs could carry him. Working quickly, he freed his captured brothers from their tight pastry blankets, but it was not quick enough. "There's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. I've built a wall around your houses and now you're trapped inside," laughed the hungry wolf. "You're no super pigs. You're my dinner." "I don't think so," shouted the third super pig. He whispered to his brothers, "Ready, set, let's go," and in a flash, they blasted off high into the night sky. The clever brother had outsmarted the silly wolf again. Using his jetpack invention to save the day, the super pigs had left the big bad wolf trapped in his own self-built brick prison. The angry wolf raised his fist. "I'll get you yet, little pigs." Up in the sky, the three super pigs laughed out loud. "You'll never get us. Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chins." And down below, the citizens of Fairyland cheered. "Wow, pigs really can fly." And there's a bunch of fairy tale friends. The three little pigs had saved Fairyland from the big bad wolf once again. They truly were superheroes. Hooray for the three little pigs. The end? All right. So it was a familiar story, but not quite the same. There was a few things that were different for sure. Now, a couple questions for you. Who were the characters in that story? And what was the setting? Or a setting, because it happened in a couple different places. So what was one of the settings in that story? And what happened at the beginning of that story? Okay, and what about at the end, the middle of that story? And then the end of that story. How did it end? Now, did you like that story? Because, want to let you know, I do have another book that is very similar to that one. And maybe we'll do it next week. Oh, that would be lovely, Mr. T. Where did Granny come from? Yes, so we have another one, and it's called The Three Little Super Pigs Once Upon a Time. But you're going to have to wait until next tea time with Mr. T and George. So before we go, we're going to grab our teacups, pinkies up because we're so very fancy, and we're going to come in for the clink. All right, boys and girls, we will see you next time.